a lot of the weirdest things and the weirdest situations always in Florida. Like you see something on the news or something on Twitter or something about some crazy situation that happened, it's always gonna say in Florida. I promise you, bro. It's just always how I go. Like alligators eating dogs. What it do, YouTube? It's Ty Fatty with the Fatty. Back at y'all with another video, man. Y'all know why we here. To handle business, but before we handle that business, man, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If that button down below that say subscribe, don't say subscribed, hit that joint for me, man. Show some love, man. I'm gonna say it again. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna say it one more. Matter of fact, like, comment, subscribe. Before I gotta beat you up, man, and make sure you turn on that post notification bell so you get all the bangers as soon as they drop, man. We got the beef. They got Syko Bob's mom killed. I know this is a rapper from Florida. I don't know who he run with. I don't know what part of Florida. I just remember seeing this on Say Cheese when he posted on Instagram. People was reposting it. I'm like, that's crazy. You hear me? Anybody that's beefing with somebody, bro, and they go after their family members, go after they mother who can't defend herself, who ain't really into that, like, it's goofy, bro. Like, I call that taking an easy way out, bro, because you know Syko Bob might have hit back at you. You might not have been able to just walk up and do what you had to do. You might have had to duck this, that, and the other, but you go after the mother. She not even expecting it, bro. It's easy. It's the easy way out. Like, I don't respect that. Ain't no really. I don't respect that. I'm sorry. You so gangster. Get up with your Vic, man.
Street rappers,
if you can't get up with your Vic, man, get out the streets.
unfortunately, get killed all the time.
Nah, for
what's
real.
going down in Florida right now is wild. Kodak Black's homie Syko Bob got the tragic news that his own mother was shot and killed, and today we're breaking down the shocking beef that has Opps sliding on each other's moms. Syko Bob came up in Broward County, Florida.
From
Not much
Broward,
is known about his
okay.
early life, but he's allegedly been in the trenches since he was a kid. He's been dropping music videos since 2018, but he never really popped off in the industry, even with help from his homie Kodak. And that's why he's allegedly still been active in the streets. Before we get into the shocking and tragic news about Syko's mom being killed this week, let's dive into how the situation got so crazy. It's not exactly clear how it all started, but rumors say it involves another Florida rapper named HMT Trey and his mom.
Who that is.
Back in 2021, a woman named Misty Hopkins was walking back to work at her nail salon. It was around lunchtime on a Friday, and Misty was on the phone with a friend while she was headed to the shop. That's when a dude in a black hoodie rolled up on her. The friend Misty was talking to her to say, "Wow, oh, you scared me. What are you here for?" That's when the dude upped his strap, and the last thing Misty's friend heard was the shots going off.
That's
the phone.
crazy, bro.
It was a brutal murder that went down in broad daylight, and it was clear from the jump that Misty was definitely the target. She wasn't raw after the shooter killed her, but showed everyone that the only goal was to take her out. Misty was loved by everyone in the community. Didn't have any end.
That's crazy. See, like, man, that shit should be off limits, bro. Like, no funny, bro. Your man, you know your man just slid on somebody Dukes, bro, somebody OG. Man, how you cool with him? How you kicking it with him? How you, like what? Are you not no man for that, bro? You don't get no cool points for that, bro. That don't make you look cool, bro. Like, you just like, man, you in the way. That's what I tell my man. You in the way, bro. Get out, stay away from me with that, bro. You want to be so gangster, so tough, bro. Go slide on your op, bro. You slide on his mom. You look dumb, bro.
Enemies, but it's a different story when it comes to her son, HMT Trey. He's from a hood that has issues with Syko and his people, and a month after Misty was killed, someone tried to take out Syko. Syko and two homies were driving down the road when a black BMW pulled up on them and started letting off shots. Whoever was driving the whip Syko was in tried to floor it and smash off, but they ended up crashing into some other cars and stopped. That's when the BMW rolled up again, and the dudes inside let off more shots.
Dang.
Someone in Syko's whip shot back, and the BMW drove off. But that wasn't the end of the story. In August 2021, HMT Trey and his homie Liberia Sig linked up for the track FTO, and Liberia took shots at Kodak and his homie Wiz the Wizard when he rapped, "He a dead nigga. What the fuck I look like beefing with a red nigga? Get up on his ass, aiming at his head, nigga." And Chopper knock him out his element. Them niggas bitches. They protected by the president. And I got proof. They know we spinning, so they slime bulletproof. And talking magic make you disappear like poof. Catch that famous ass nigga in them hanging out that roof. Then just a couple weeks
I
later,
wasn't feeling that, but
brutal turn.
that's just me.
On September 17th, 2020.
That shit was not fair.
21, someone was walking their dog in Hollandale Beach around where Wiz the Wizard grew up. When they passed by an abandoned house, they noticed something laying under a yellow tarp in the front yard.
I just did this video,
y'all.
y'all.
Body
No cap.
of Wiz the Wizard.
It'll be right there.
According to the police,
Tap
he
in.
was beaten to death and probably dropped off at the house later.
I ain't gonna lie. Catching your op doing what you do and dropping them back off in his hood is crazy. No cap.
It was already a crazy situation.
Crazy.
But then a text leak from someone who allegedly saw the body, and rumors started flying that Wiz the Wizard's head was cut off and his body was chopped up into pieces. Wiz's murder never got solved, but he had all kinds of enemies in the streets. By the time he was 17, the police claimed Wiz was running a crew of over 100 dudes who was kicking in doors and robbing homes all over the county. He got booked on burglary, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, grand theft, and resisting arrest back in 2015. Then 1 year later, the Opps caught his brother Wajid on the street and killed him.
That's
After
crazy.
Wiz came back home, the first thing he wanted was to get payback for his brother, and he started hunting down a dude named Denzel Williams. Williams told the police that one night he was walking down the street and noticed a black Nissan following him. He turned around and saw Wiz in the car, and that's when Wiz started letting off shots. Williams made it out alive and went to the police.
Dang.
He said that Wiz thought he was involved with Wajid's death and had been following him a few days before that too. There's a good chance that Wiz would have been locked up after the trial, but the case fell apart after the only witness turned up dead. In August 2020, Denzel
Bruh.
Williams was standing outside of his house with his dog.
I don't care. Florida do got some. It's a lot of hip hosh bull crap happening in Florida, bro. No cap though. I ain't gonna lie. It's a lot of the weirdest things and the weirdest situations always in Florida. Like you see something on the news or something on Twitter or something about some crazy situation that happened, it's always gonna say in Florida. I promise you, bro. It's just always how it go. Like alligators eating dogs. You got like, feel me? He's locked up for murder, and now the main witness ends up dead. Florida. Like, it's just so much, bro. Like, man gets lost in the Everglades and gets eaten by a pack of crocodiles and iguanas. Florida. Like, it don't never fail.
Who lived next to him came over to pet the dog, and they started talking. And that's when the shooter rolled through and started letting off shots. Denzel and Amber were both killed, and the case against Wiz the Wizard got dropped. Rumors say that Wiz was killed as get back for Williams, but it turns out the situation might be way crazier than that, and tie right into Syko Bob's mom being murdered and could even involve Kodak himself. Wiz and Kodak met for the first time when they were both in juvie.
I met Kodak in the juvenile detention center a long time ago.
They was tight from the jump, and after Wiz had his attempted murder charge dropped when Williams was killed, Kodak signed Wiz to a sniper gang label. Linking up with Kodak in the rap game was huge for him. Wiz had the opportunity to make it out of the streets and get some legit money, but issues behind the scenes came out almost immediately. Yak only gave Wiz 30 racks when he signed a sniper gang, and Wiz wasn't happy about it. They started arguing on social media about the situation, and everything got messy.
My thing is, how the hell you don't know what you signing for, bro? Like, what? I don't care if you in the trenches. I don't care how deep in the hood you are. You know you're supposed to get somebody to look over that contract, period. Like, what you just, he was like, bro, I'm going to sign you, bro. You was just like, okay, you didn't ask, like, what you signing me to? What we got going on here? Let me see it in paper. Like what, bro? Like, that don't even make sense, bro. You find out that he only signed you to 30,000 after the fact. Then you start beefing on social media. You didn't ask him these questions on FaceTime when you wasn't with him in person. It just went under the rug. Okay.
Wiz said
okay,
he wanted
tough
to
guy.
buy out his contract and said he had $100K that he was ready to give Yak. Wiz even told his fans that Yak had blocked him. Kodak obviously wasn't rocking with how he was handling things. He dissed Wiz for airing their business out on social media and said they still had homies they could link through, but Wiz was just clout chasing. They was obviously having some major issues, but Wiz went live on IG and tried to claim there wasn't no real problems. According to him,
Me and bro, like, that's my nigga though, man. It ain't no crazy shit, man. Like I said, if it was that deep, with a fault. It ain't no crazy shit. It's just, at the end of the day, business is business.
but it turns out that the beef might have been so serious that Yak sent hitters after his own homie. We'll take a look at how Kodak is allegedly linked to all of it in a second though. Less than a week later, a video came out showing Syko Bob getting into it with someone inside a mall. According to reports, it was HMT Trey who was clowning Syko over his homie Wiz the Wizard's death. That's when Syko clapped back and dissed Trey's dead mom. Ever since Wiz died, there's been rumors HMT Trey and his homies were involved, but some people think Kodak had him killed, and it's all connected to a brutal murder that went down this year. On March 28th, the police responded to a call about an SUV on fire at around 6 in the morning. According to news sources, there was an explosion in the street, and that's when everyone in the neighborhood looked outside and saw the whip completely on fire. Firefighters showed up to put it out, and that's when the situation took a shocking turn. Inside the back seat was a body that got shot multiple times and burnt so badly they couldn't even tell if it was a man or a woman. Plus, there was an empty gas can laying right next to the SUV, so everyone knew it was a hit and not an accident. The body inside was a rapper named 26 CJ. CJ had been dropping music since 2020, and rumors say he signed a deal with Kodak just a few months before he died. But after allegedly signing with him, CJ hopped on social media and said he was gonna air out everyone who's been playing internet games and not keeping their business in the streets. He ain't call out Yak by name, but CJ threw a subliminal at him by saying he wasn't gonna beef with anyone who got shot and never got their get back. Then he tagged Syko Bob and said, "First Syko Bob, now me? You still want him, or what? Let's not get too messy." Some people think CJ was talking about the time Syko got hit up on the highway, but he could have been referencing the gun charge Syko got booked on last year. The cops pulled him over for speeding and smelled weed in the car, and when they searched inside, they found a loaded strap between the seats. It sounded like CJ wanted to expose Yak for something, but was killed before he got the chance. And it probably involves Wiz the Wizard too. After Wiz died, Kodak gave a speech after donating $20K to the daughter of a cop who died from COVID-19. During the event, he talks about Wiz and said,
"You know, I just lost a friend, a very close friend for we've been friends for over 10 years. I just lost him yesterday."
What made the situation really sketchy though is when Yak dropped the track Back for Everything and rapped, "Yeah, Double M gang, but I ain't talking Rick Ross. Double M gang, I took that shit from Wiz. Rest in peace, my nigga, but it's his fault. The way you let them kill you like a jit. Talking to Wham, you saying the same, did you like a lame. Sending a shot at his dead homie was crazy." Then Yak added fuel to the rumors he was involved with Wiz's death when he hopped on Kendrick Lamar's track Silent Hill and rapped, "I caught a bail off a Google app. I'm the type to get my shooter waxed. I had to survive off a tuna pack. 5% tin on the whip, like, who was that?" Wiz the Wizard and CJ were homies, and CJ released one of their collab tracks after Wiz died. But according to rumors, Kodak paid CJ to snake his own homie. After CJ died, the Opps dissed him, but also posted pics of Wiz the Wizard and said, "Long live Wiz the Wizard." Wiz's cousin, Wham Spin the Ben, hopped on line 2 and said, "Nigga played with Wiz and got set on fire. Couple more you fuck niggas finna get the same treatment." It's not clear how Syko Bob was involved with any of the beef between Yak and his other homies, but now he's dealing with his own tragic loss. A few days ago, the news broke that his mom, Dorothy Smart, was shot and killed while she was sitting in her van at her house. Just like HMT Trey's mom, Misty, this looks like it was a targeted hit and not an accident. Someone rolled up on her.
Hey, bro, what is going on in this state? Ain't this supposed to be the Sunshine State, bro? This is not the Sunshine State. This is the spank you and get away with it state. What the, bruh? This video was just filled with so much, bruh. Like, this is Florida for you, bruh. Like, it's crazy from the outside looking in. You think of Florida, you think of Miami, you know, the beaches, palm trees, Disney World, you know, in Orlando. You think of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, feel me? The Jacksonville Jaguars, you know, sunshine, nice, friendly people, bro. No, this is the trenches, bro. This is the trenches. And it's crazy because down south trenches ain't like up here trenches. Down south trenches, this is all probably Section 8. There's no projects. There ain't no projects. Like, there's no project buildings, apartment buildings and stuff. This is how they trenches look, bro. They have a whole street. Like, you feel me? Like, this they block. Just little houses with trees in the front and the yard. But them niggas is from the trenches. That's they trench. You gonna get left in the lawn. No cap. Like, this is crazy, bro.
Letting off shots in the middle of the day. And so far, the police have no idea who pulled the trigger. After the news broke, HMT Trey's homie, EBK Hatch, posted Syko Bob's track Stepdaddy on Instagram and wrote, "I heard a lady who's about 50 got hit up with them switches." Stepdaddy's a diss track aimed at Liberia Sig, where Syko claimed he was hooking up with his mom. Syko also talks about Sig's mom on social media and said he can't diss him while his own mom is hooking up with him.
A nigga can go fuck a bitch baby mama, old lady, whatever. You can't talk to nigga fucking your mama. I don't care what you do. You can do 1,000 gangster shits. A nigga fuck your mama. Well, how can you beat that? That's your mama. You can't mock that coochie, boy.
Right now, nobody has any idea who murdered Syko's mom or why. But the situation in Florida that's going down right now might be the craziest wave of violence in
they
rap
on
history.
straight
Most
BS.
street rappers just beef with the Opps. But now mothers are being brought into it and tragically losing their lives too.
Like I said before, I'm gonna end it right there because you know there ain't really much nothing else to say. But I'm gonna say it like this: I feel like that's the easy way out, bro. Like just like if you do something to send you to jail for life and you end up offing yourself, bro, it's the easy way out, bro. Take it to the chin. You wanted to hop in the streets, you wanted the beef, go get up with your Vic, bro. Like what, fool? You wanna do all this and that, the other, and the third. Now go get up with your Vic, but no, you don't want to do that. You want to go get up with his mom because it's easier. All right, these niggas. That's why I say stay out the streets, bro. This shit finished, man. It's Ty Fatty with the Fatty. Make sure y'all stay smart, bro. Stay dangerous. And I'm gonna catch y'all next time. I'm gone.